Up next, the Timberwolves take it. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Game one of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the... point, Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Boston. Conley for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Still can't get anything going here after three tries.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Now, here's Fox. McDaniels defending. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Conley with a wide-open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Back to Conley. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper.
McDaniels attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
McGee a screen. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Rockets.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
There's a screen. Pass to Herter. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
When you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Shot clock at 5. Fox finds McGee.
Sacramento foul. JaVale McGee.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Edwards against Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Edwards drives in. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Edwards got his second bucket.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Driving inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Herter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Out to the right wing. Gobert with a screen on Herter. Here's McDaniels. Feeds it to Gobert. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And that one is off. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley finds Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Barnes. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Conley gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Herter. Passes to Sabonis. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Kings ball.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. 1 second left. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. Sabonis is out there with McGee. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Edwards drives in. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Edwards got 8.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Towns against Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Monk against Edwards. Monk kicks to McGee. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid.
Naz Reid.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Fox driving to the basket. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Read the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Off on the layup. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Barnes. The wide open look here for Fox. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Conley scanning the floor. And the layup falls.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They set the pick. Edwards drives in from the arc. Reid gets the bucket.
Naz Reid.
And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Pass to Conley. Kicks to Towns. Into the lane. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
McGee sets the pick for Fox. Feeds to McGee. Reed with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Sacramento up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Come checking out the Kings. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up it.
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings dealing with a thin margin at the half.
You look at their shot chart, what stands out to me?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
4th in blocks. And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system. Milton kicks to Reed. Anderson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels it's put the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Kings in second. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Kings now. It's a 1-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Anderson for the lead over Mitchell. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Hurdle. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they're giving him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
Such a wide open look. Alexander Walker's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. Anderson finds Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Brown sets a screen for Milton. Anderson outside. Murray against Milton. Fires the 3. Len grabs the board. The Kings trail by 4. Here's the floater.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Herter. Brown against Murray. Reed puts the move on. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted by
Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Can't get the tip in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious heart.
Timeout called by the Kings.
your Kings.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Alex Len. Sabonis comes in for Trey Lyles. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. In a deep 3 from Fox. Brown outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And that one, good. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sabonis, the pass to McGee. Shot to stop the run. And finally they hit one. McGee's got 6.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
The pass to Reed. And there's the call on Kevin Herter.
Kevin Herter.
That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Barnes against Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Back to McGee. Over Gobert. McGee's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Harrison Barnes is out there with Sabonis. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Sabonis. Outside, Fox. Clock at 4. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Sabonis.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. From downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Fox. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Towns down low. Out defending. And it's Towns missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Monk kicks to Fox. McGee a screen. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Now the feed to Gobert. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Towns. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out, he just beats it.
Here's Monk. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
Conley into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Sabonis against Towns. Drives to the hoop. Sabonis inside. Over by Conley. And they pick up 2.
Well, there's a lot to like about Sabonis, but he can play finesse as well as bully ball. And I love that about him.
Edwards looking it over. To the middle. Here's Gobert. He kicks to McDaniels. Towns sets the pick for Conley. There's the dish to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Barnes. Oh, here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Now, here's Fox. McDaniels defending. Outside, Sabonis. McGee trying to break free. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Sabonis.
Boy, Sabonis, such a competitor. He wanted that ball in the clutch and delivered.
Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Barnes against Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Fox, blocked again.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And here is Monk. He kicks it to Fox. And there's the drive. Gobert with the block. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like this. All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game.
We hope you have a safe trip home.
the Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Opening day in the NBA. What a feeling. Richard, what stood out to you about your first NBA game with the Nets?
Look, I'm not going to brag and all, but did I come off the bench and get 12 points? Yes. Did we win the game? Yes. So, look, it was a good start for me, a humble beginning, but yeah, that's what stood out to me. I got double digits and we won.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Embiid in it to 5, down low. And stolen by Melton. Oubre finds Melton. And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's Fox. There's the drive. And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Oubre against Monk. Screen by Embiid. Here's Oubre. Pass to Embiid. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, BA, we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
The Kings making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Right now! All right, fans, let's show some love for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Sabonis with a screen on Melton. Sabonis outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Fox, the pass to Monk. Here's McGee. Back to Monk. McGee, a screen on Morris. Pass to Fox. 4 on the clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now Embiid. Oh, McGee with the block. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Knocks it down from distance.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Embiid finds Harris. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing for Sacramento. They've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Barnes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Oubre. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
First personal foul. Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And it's Fox penetrating. And Fox powers it home.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Morris, a screen on Monk. Morris outside. Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Hauled in by McGee. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Fox sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Morris, a screen on Fox. Pass to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
It's good.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
15 seconds left in the first. And there's the lob. And Sabonis slams it in.
This is why Sabonis' teammates look to set him up for alley-oops. This is the type of chemistry that they have.
That's good from Embiid on the assist by Harris. Embiid's got 11 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Monk passes to Barnes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Fox and Monk, they're the guards. Domantas Sabonis out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Barnes in at the 3, small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Harris passes to Embiid. What hustle in transition from Joel.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see you showing those wheels.
Here's Monk. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight. You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
And there's no question he can take over with the scoring and get his teammates involved, B.A. He is a pest on defense. This man does it all.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you.
Driving in hard. Harris feeds them with a little bit of speed and a little bit of intensity right there.
And Fox powers it home.
A
tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Embiid. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Melton outside. Morris, a screen on Fox. The kick out to Morris. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Sabonis with a screen on Embiid. 3-pointer, Fox. And the Kings with another 3.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and this man is feeling it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers with another miss. The Kings have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. And McGee with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Can they get it? Out to Harris. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That puts the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star. And rightfully so. Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Reed passes to Morris. Monk against Oubre. The kick out to Morris. Here's Reed. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Sabonis in the post. Guarded by Morris. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Reed. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Sabonis in the post. He's working on Morris. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Morris outside. Back to Maxey. Here's Reed. Out to Harris. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're running. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Maxey finds Morris. And so it's Sacramento feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Looking at Philadelphia. Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight. They're on the road. They want to start off.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Sacramento Kings. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Sacramento has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Robert Covington, Maxey out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Batum in at the center position.
What a player. Davion off-night Mitchell.
Yeah, former NBA teammate Tyrese Halliburton, actually part of how that nickname came to be. Mitchell beat Halliburton in both matchups in college, and Ty gave him credit for causing him to have a couple of off nights.
Mitchell, the pass to Lynn. Here's Lyles. Back to Lynn. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Kings.
Good on both. This Sixers squad is struggling. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court. Offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that.
Murray's such a high-energy guy. I love the extra effort.
Out to Covington. Outside Maxey. Beverly on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington finds Martin. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. They get it back. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Covington. Connects on the 17-footer.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Lynn is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Batum. And the 76ers another 3.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Get up and get loud.
Duarte, he's checked in for Lynn. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's 3-point shooting leaders. 5th, Tyrese Maxey.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Mitchell, the pass to Herter, and the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game. So you played and now broadcasted all around the league, Richard. You have a favorite arena when it comes to atmosphere?
Look, there is nothing like playing in New York City. I used to catch a cab from my apartment to go play games. But let me tell you, the crowds in Boston, they are something different. Highest energy I've ever been a part of.
Covington against Murray, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. But let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. The drive by Mitchell, outside Herter. From behind the arc, he drops it from range. Herter Herder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Batum. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Herder, and the layup falls. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Well, of late, it seems like Kevin Herder has taken his game to another level, Richard.
Well, a knockdown shooter, the Kings have made it a priority to set him up for quality looks, and they have reaped the benefits of those looks.
Herder against Maxey. Herder passes to Murray. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, "Oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick."
Beverly with it. Checked by Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hey, Beverly's gotten his second bucket.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pure from 3-point range.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Beverly against Mitchell. And stolen by Herder. And here's the fast break. From the arc. Batum pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
76ers ball.
Beverly against Mitchell. Batum outside. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Maxey against Herder. And that one's good. Herder's got 7 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And drawing the whistle, Batum. Just a veteran play.
First one falls.
At the line for the 76ers.
That one misses. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Still Kings ball.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Kings on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Timeout called. Sacramento. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
McGee, he's checked in for Sacramento. Over to the left wing. Sabonis in the post. Guarded by Batum. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Getting good position as always. Sabonis going to town. Love his footwork in there.
Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. It's Fox for the drive. And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Melton outside. Pass to Embiid. Shakes him. And he lays it in. Embiid's got 19 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Three-pointer, Fox. Joel Embiid with the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Open shot by Melton. Again, Philadelphia.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Barnes, it's good.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Melton outside to the inside. Here's Embiid. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I think their offense has become too perimeter-oriented now. They had better balance there in the first half.
Well, Richard, the league now requires 65 games played to qualify for postseason awards. You see that curbing load management at all?
I hope so, B.A. I'm not a big fan of load management. I think if you're healthy, you should try and play. You should build up your strength to run a marathon. I think if teams are prioritizing postseason success, that's fine. But look, players are going to want to get those All-NBA awards because that helps with your contract.
Embiid, a screen on Fox. And Melton, here we go. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Out to Fox.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
The three is up. The offensive rebound. To the wing, right side. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's Oubre. Batum outside. Fires from deep. Harris down low, working on Barnes. Harris's shot is good.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Embiid. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Monk finds Barnes. Lets the three fly. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Out to Fox. The three. Goes back up. Outside Barnes. McGee, a screen on Harris. The three from Barnes. He buries it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win, showing that they're the fuck. All right, Alec, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
64.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Doris, opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the diehard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game. Go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Reed in at the center. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Conley, and Embiid with the block.
How about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Gobert double-teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Minnesota with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Edwards. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Now McDaniels, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Got a piece of it. Melton with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Reed kicks to Embiid. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Oubre outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Reed a screen on Edwards. Here's Melton. Oh, and he misses the dunk. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against Washington. Conley's shot is off. Outside, Maxey. Now here's Embiid. McDaniels defending.
And it's the way he plays the game. Embiid draws a ton of contact, makes it work for him, and that ability to get to the free throw line is such a valuable asset.
Good on the second free throw. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Oubre kicks to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. In the corner, Reed with it. It's stolen by Edwards. That's tipped. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8. The 76ers trail by 3. The pass to Embiid. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oubre kicks to Embiid. knocks down the 3 ball.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Edwards against Melton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Fifth on the list, Tyrese Maxey.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Passes it to Melton. Now the dish to Embiid. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
And he sinks the second. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 2009.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
To the paint. Reed kicks to Melton. Embiid with the screen on Edwards. Melton passes to Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Conley to the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. Gobert down low. Lead on him. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
There's the 3. Maxey, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And so in the game for the 76ers, in at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Reed out there with Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Embiid kicks to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Clock at 2. Off the inbound pass. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the considered to win a 3-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Maxey kicks to Melton. Pass to Embiid. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defenses have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Reed. Oubre outside. Back to Reed. Kicks it to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Edwards, and he converts the layup. Edwards got 10 points.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Takes a three. And it's Reed pulling it down. Philadelphia's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Maxey passes to Melton. Down low. Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Towns against Embiid. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Edwards can't hit.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Melton kicks to Reed. Back to Melton. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, no good.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Oubre. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Batum. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Brown. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Beverly against Milton. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He's off on the second. Inside, here's Morris. Good D by Anderson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 7. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
So far, they're being the more physical team on the boards. They've got that grit, that grind mentality, the kind of stuff.
And let's take a glance. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
They've got Shake Milton. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Brown. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside for Batum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing Nicholas Batum has shown Doris throughout his career is his versatility.
Kevin, you love guys who are willing to take on a number of different roles and have the skill set to go ahead and execute. Batum, a guy who played 3 different positions over the course of his decade plus in the NBA, a truly selfless player.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the pass to Reid. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Batum, a screen on Milton. Outside for Batum. And the layup is good. Batum's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
There's the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one, good. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Morris throws it down.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Anderson with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5 to the inside. Anderson. There's Brown with the 3. It's good from long range. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
I'll tell you, that last 3 must have riled up Batum because he wanted to get that shot off quickly.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Knocks it loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's the jump ball.
The pass to Reid. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Reid. Fires the 3. Morris with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Reid with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Here's Alexander Walker. Nails the corner 3. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Beverly. Plays it up and banks it in.
This guy is such an intelligent guard. Patrick Beverly finding a driving lane and finishing.
Anderson, a screen on Beverly. Down low. And Reid has it in the corner. And another three for Minnesota.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morris looking over the floor. This is it to Beverly. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the 76ers lead by 2. Milton wide open. He fires. And another three for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Anderson with the screen for Milton. To the middle. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, big fella throwing it down hard.
Batum for 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Timberwolves on top. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. And it's Reed in at the center. And the technical free throw is good. Here is Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Maxey against Conley. Maxey kicks to Embiid. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The lead is 2. Gobert with a screen on Melton. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And Embiid drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Edwards against Melton. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Oubre finds Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Hands it from downtown.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Down low, here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Gobert, the screen. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. 3-pointer. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey attacking. Nobody near Milton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Edwards inside. Covered by Oubre. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
The young gun, Anthony Edwards, with the big-time delivery.
Oubre outside. Going in. Oh!
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself, even in the tight spots of the game.
Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Embiid, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Melton connects from 3-point range. Melton's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Towns against Embiid. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. The tray. Offensive rebound.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Melton. Edwards against Melton. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Releases. And that one hits back iron. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David. Much appreciated, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA. We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Thankfully, we got through the off-season storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Herter and Barnes fill the wings. Domantas Sabonis out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Fox in at the point. Sinks it from distance.
Well, we talk about some expanded range. Herter's got some himself.
Here's Towns. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Fox against McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the number one thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Gobert no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
There's the three. Barnes, and that's good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Fox against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
McGee, a screen on McDaniels. Now Sabonis. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Towns. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The second effort. It's stolen by Fox. Herter from long range. Right side Barnes. Pass to Fox. McGee a screen for three. Tips it.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Edwards looking for an opening.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
That one's Off. And the league's longest playoff drought was snapped last season by Sacramento. Light the beam, Brent.
Sweet relief, BA. First postseason for the Kings since 2006. And they did it in such convincing fashion. I mean, these guys weren't coming in as if they had no chance. They came in confident and hungry, and they want to get back.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Edwards against Barnes. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Picked by Gobert. The three, Conley. On target from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Fox, that's good.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
It's Edwards on the wing. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox against McDaniels. Barnes with a screen on McDaniels. Fox double team. Pass to McGee. Now here's Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Herder passes to Sabonis. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy's shot.
McGee, a screen on McDaniels. Three-pointer, Fox buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Towns, a screen on Barnes. Edwards with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Towns, a screen on Sabonis. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from McGee.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento, hunting for opportunities, leading to not. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Fox and Herder man the guard spots. Barnes is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's McGee in at the 5. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Edwards got 8 points.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. McGee a screen. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, I love the fire right here that Fox is playing with. You sink 3, he's looking to come back and get you.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
McDaniels against Herder. Out to Sabonis. Here's the three. Minnesota with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Edwards, here we go. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Herder. McDaniels from long range. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Fox, that's good.
And De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Gobert with a screen on Fox. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Fox goes in. Out to Sabonis. Barnes with a screen on Towns. It's so much fun getting to watch Sabonis go to work inside.
And you're going to get a double-double pretty much any night from him. The points are always there, and he can rebound with the best of them. Sabonis, a force in the NBA.
You know, Brent, one thing about Domantas Sabonis, he definitely helps their offensive flow.
Yeah, he's one of the better screeners in the league, and you know this, Grant. Those dribble handoff plays create so much movement, space, and rhythm to an offense. That's where Sabonis really excels.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Herder into the lane. Over to the wing. McGee passes to Sabonis. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sabonis not the quickest guy out there, but he doesn't need to be if he can outthink the opponent. That time he did with the attack.
Edwards against Herder, and he makes it on the layup. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Herder passes to Barnes. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Out to Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Herder, a screen on McDaniels.
Up to throw down. And how much fun right now is De'Aaron Fox having on the floor? All smiles.
Edwards against Barnes. It's Edwards with a drive. It's hauled in by Herder. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Back to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first.
You know, right now for Minnesota, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, What can...
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team.
Thanks as always.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority in halftime.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Kings, #1.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Here's Milton. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Outside Monk. Inside, here's Duarte. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Monk for the tie. And Milton pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Outside Anderson. Pass to Edwards. Anderson with a screen. Down low. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Milton passes to Alexander Walker.
Man.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Give him a hand, your Timberwolves.
And he makes the first. He does not get the second one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Minnesota in the lead. And Brent, talking about Davion Mitchell, there's no question this guy has talent.
Yeah, the reputation is all about that defense, the way he's able to get up into guys. But BA, there's other contributions that Davion's going to need to make. More consistent from the outside, better decisions with the basketball. And he'll get there.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 5.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. And Monk drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Milton passes to Reed. Back to Milton. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Monk for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Good sign for this team as Murray looking more comfortable moving that ball.
Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Lyles. Back to Monk. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Right side Brown. It's Brown on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Drains the triple.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Anderson with a screen. Milton passes to Alexander Walker. To the paint. Here's Anderson. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Monk for 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Alexander Walker. And the Kings will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Lyles. Sabonis comes in for Murray. Barnes, he's checked in for Duarte. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Down low. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns a screen on Barnes. And Edwards, here we go. Towns for 3. Knocks down the triple. Towns has got 6.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Kings leading. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. Domantas Sabonis out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McGee in at center. Fox deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. McGee's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Gobert with a screen on Monk. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Here's Gobert to take the lead. Gobert cleans it up. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
McGee, a screen on Conley. Outside Monk. Fires in the triple. And the Kings lead by 2.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Gobert with the stuff.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
McGee, a screen on Conley to the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Edwards slams it in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
1 for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Kicks it out Towns. This one for 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Now Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. And Fox, here we go. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. Fox against McDaniels. McGee a screen. Monk for 3. There's the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Fox against Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
To the inside, McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They lead by 2. 59 seconds left in the game. The Kings making a switch here. Murray's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Conley finds Towns.
Yes! And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante. Which allows him to knock down the important shots.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Outside Murray from deep. And the Kings with another 3.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance.
Oh, say does.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. For this midweek NBA action on 2K Sport. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Now Sacramento starting five. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Harrison Barnes is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's McGee in at center. And now Sacramento on the break, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Here's Embiid. He's off on that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Barnes against Melton. Barnes looking around. Here's Sabonis. Plays it up off the glass.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
There's the lob to Sabonis, and stolen by Harris. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Nobody near Barnes. And the three off target. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid wide open. Kept alive. A second chance effort. In the corner, it's Oubre. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got 5.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Embiid, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Oubre passes to Harris. Back to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by McGee.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's Fox with the drive.
76ers. How about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Embiid with a screen on Fox. He takes it in. Embiid inside, guarded by McGee.
Strong move and a little spicy too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Harris kicks to Embiid. Passes it to Melton. Dishes it to Harris. Maxey on the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and slam dunk by Harris.
You know, even when Harris is under pressure there, I like the shot clock awareness. He stays composed.
Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there, if you can pull it off, and he did.
Yeah, he did. It was beautiful. He got to sail that up fake, and he did.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 7 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
And Embiid is right there.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Here's Fox. Here's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's McGee. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Philadelphia?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Preparing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Maxey. Embiid inside the line. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Embiid's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers. Up top, Fox. He's covered by Maxey.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Maxey kicks to Harris. Embiid inside. McGee's there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
It's stolen, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time, chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, a rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you. And Philadelphia making a change here. Reed's checked in. The Kings trail by 3. On for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Monk's got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Melton passes to Harris. Outside, Maxey launches it. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1 for 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Harris setting the pick for Maxey. To end the run. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oubre, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
A 3 from Barnes and another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Harris from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their 3-point percentage has really gone up.
Here's Monk. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Oubre kicks to Harris. Oubre, a screen on Sabonis. Harris, good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Sabonis finds McGee. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Read a screen. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Sabonis with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Sabonis against Harris. Oubre, a screen on Sabonis. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Barnes is a committed defender. I mean, love how he goes all out to challenge shot.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one, and this game tonight, fellas, looks like it could come right down to the wire, neck and neck.
What's that even mean, Ernie? Come down to the wire?
Well, let's talk about the first half. And the speed demon, De'Aaron Fox, has come out of the gate strong.
After all he's done so far, he's got...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Keegan Murray. Kevin Huerter is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Duarte in at the 3 spot.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Outside for Batum. It's the 3-point bomb. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Murray. Morris with a screen on Huerter. Morris outside. It's Covington on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A shot by Batum, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare the workout. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Duarte, defended by Batum. There's the pass to Huerter. Murray sets a screen for Huerter. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. The 76ers trail by 11. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Batum for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Morris kicks to Martin. Back to Morris. 5 to shoot. Here's Batum. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beverly, the pass to Batum. Outside, Covington. To stop the run, Duarte grabs the board.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Kings leading now by 17. Miles a screen on Melton. Mitchell stolen away. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Maxey. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Maxi's got 5 points so far.
Scoped out the turnover, ran out ahead of the play, and Maxey finished things off nicely.
Murray, a screen on Melton. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Harris from past the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Embiid. Intimidating move by Embiid.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Murray, a screen on Melton. Pass to Murray. Back to Herter. Three-pointer. That one, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by 15. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And you can expect this to happen when you give Murray the lane like that. Big time finish.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Miles a screen on Melton. Takes it inside.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Embiid, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
McGee sets the pick for Monk.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Boy, man, can Monk fly. I mean, it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer.
Here's Embiid. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Harris kicks to Melton.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Fox from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sabonis with the steal. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situation. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
Oubre outside. Here's Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
McGee sets the pick for Sabonis. Tries from 10, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
76ers foul. Kelly Oubre Jr.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They get it back, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Fox against Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Embiid with the steal.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Maxey against Fox. He dishes it to Monk. Sabonis' screen on Maxey. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And tonight, you know, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against Philadelphia.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Malik Monk.
Yeah, and he was relentless, non-stop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
First free throw is good.
Team foul.
Fox hits them both. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. He could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. 15-point game. Monk against Melton. A 3-ball. And Malik Monk hits from deep.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Oubre. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Screen by Sabonis. Monk for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Oubre outside. A 3-pointer, no good. Off on that one. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Make sure you get home safely.
tuning in to the NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniel. Daniels at the 3, and it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Conley, picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. Hammers the lob through.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
To the middle, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too visible.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Right side Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Melton. And Edwards, here we go. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And it's good. 2 points.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Out to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Towns. Back to Embiid. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
And it's powered home by Towns.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Embiid from outside gets the 3 to fall. He's got 14.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Maxey against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
So it's Minnesota now. Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
And Harris has got the ball here for the 76ers. Harris on the wing. Fires the 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
Melton finds Maxey. And here's Harris outside. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Embiid's got 16 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Kicks it out Towns. The three is up. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Now here's Embiid. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Conley. Clock at 6. Now Gobert. Towns with the ball. Maxey covering. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Embiid, a screen on Towns. Out left to the wing. Embiid's got space. Gets some space and parries the jumper. He's got 18.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And that concludes a back and forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Sixers ahead. They lead by a... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. The Sixers leading. Now Maxey hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Edwards pulls it in. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Left side Conley. Back to Towns. And it's Harris with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. For 3, Maxey. And he buries his first look.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
Towns against Harris. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid. Puts one up from 19. That one a little long. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I I did. Coach Finch said, quote, he is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
From deep. And the 76ers another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oubre finds Maxey. And here's Melton. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley against Maxey. Gobert passes to Conley. Edwards with it. With the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Pass to Embiid. And Gobert with a block. To the paint. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. And now just a three-point Philadelphia lead. Oubre passes to Melton. Harris on the wing. Launches it. Nails it from three. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns. Using his size and strength to make things happen.
And that one misses. Philadelphia's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Melton misses. Outside Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Embiid. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at out in Indiana. It'll be the Pacers against the Jazz. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that.
Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers. They've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
Well, they're coming out firing from deep.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kenyon Martin is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the center position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Oh, and Reed with a block. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Brown. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got his first 2 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Reed drops in the layup for two. Reed's gotten his first basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Batum. Pass to Morris. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Back to Anderson. And the shot goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Beverly, the pass to Batum. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick still got some life in those legs.
Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. Kick out to Brown. Reed sets a screen. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Second chance effort. No good. Batum with the defensive effort. And they're on the break. Morris with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Martin outside. Driving inside. Stolen by Reed.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Milton against Morris. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Milton. And another 3 from Minnesota.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Morris down low. Anderson's there. Beverly finds Morris. Here's Batum. Oh, he's way off from outside. And so Brown will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Milton up top. Beverly defending. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement. And talking about Shake Milton, you gotta like how hard-working he is, Richard.
Yeah, he's a really smart player. Someone that plays to his strengths on offense and gives everything he has whenever he's out there on defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. 54 seconds left in the third. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Harris misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Philadelphia foul. DeAnthony Melton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Brown. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Embiid inside. Defended by Gobert. The kick out to Maxey. There's the triple. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels inside. And so it's Minnesota, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Minnesota right now, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Melton finds Harris. 3-pointer off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Basket counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Maxey against Conley. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Maxey on the wing. Out to Harris. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Harris against Towns. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Conley. Maxey, a good look. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. To the inside. The teardrop, and it's blocked by Embiid. The 3, Conley sinks it from distance.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Harris has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Maxey finds Melton. Harris on the wing. And there's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night. Even if the shot isn't falling, he'll find other ways to help because he has a team-first mentality. A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Melton. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Oubre. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Oubre finds Melton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Maxey against Conley. Pass to Towns. Right side Conley. Towns a screen on Maxey. Kicks it out Towns. McDaniels passes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Melton. For 3, here's Harris. And the miss. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game.